Alright guys, before we continue with today's video, I just wanted to sit down and talk really quick about Opposition Games. They are my newest sponsors. They have all of the top meta cards on their shop. You guys can check them out. And if you guys want to buy anything that is Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, or Magic, of course, you guys can get 5% off using Savij5, my affiliate code. So make sure you guys check them out. The link will be down in the description. Hey yo, what's up guys, your boy Ed from Savij. You already know for today's video, it's going to be a quick one. It's going to be a nice, really simple one. It's just my Spright deck profile. It's been updated. It has a lot of new engines that you guys might want to check out. I think this deck is at about 55 to 56 cards, so it's really big, but it actually works really freaking well for me. And in my personal opinion, it's definitely a deck that you guys might want to check out. I have, of course, Spright, Brave, Kashtira engine. I have the Horus engine in here, the Nimble stuff is in here, and it's great. It's a lot of Nimble stuff. Cyber's Gadget and its engine, and then I added a couple new cards in here like Meow Might. So this is Meow Mine. This is probably a build that you guys want to check out, so let's go ahead and get into it together. All right guys, starting off, of course, we're gonna go engine by engine. We're gonna talk about all the cards, but for the first engine, it's gonna be the Spright engine. Of course, we do play the 3 blue, the 3 jet. This is very standard. One thing that I do play very differently from other people is that I do play double red and I play double carrot. So double red, double carrot. I think double red, double carrot's really nice. I actually like it a lot. It gives me the ability to be able to like link fodder a carrot or a red and be fine with it. Sometimes I feel like before, if I link foddered anything or any of these, I would cry if I don't have them later, which is actually really sad. Wrapping up, of course, now that we have the 3 starters and 1 smashers, 3 starters and 1 smashers, of course. And that is going to be our first engine. This requires 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards, so it's not too bad. Little 14. 14 cards for Spright. Moving on to the next engine, of course. I'm gonna leave Spright right there. The next engine is your Brave engine, and of course you gotta play the 3 Water Enchantress and the 1 Griffin Rider. I was thinking about playing Illegal Knight in here, and I liked it for a little bit, but I just didn't think Illegal Knight was worth keeping, honestly. There's a lot of cards in here that I cut, like the Striker engine. I really like the Striker engine a lot. With Engage, every now and then I was able to draw, which is really cool, but I don't think it was viable enough to be able to take 2 spots in my extra deck, which it took 2 spots in my extra deck. Maybe if I swap it around and only play the 1 Kagari, it might be better. But for now, we got just this here. Of course, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards so far. Faithful Adventure is a mandatory staple, so that's going to be your 7th. And your Draco back, which will be your 8th. But this is not the only cards that we play here. We also play the 1 Foolish Burial. I consider the Foolish Burial always be a Water Enchantress, unless I already have it in hand. Then Foolish Burial, if I already have Water Enchantress, then it just becomes a Foolish Burial for the Nimble Angler, of course. Moving on, we're going to leave our Brave engine right there. Then we have 3 Kashtira Fenrir's. I was playing 1 Rice Heart before, but I didn't like it enough, so I think this is what I'm back to, just the 3 Fenrir's. It's a super small head count, like it's not like something crazy, but Fenrir is Fenrir. We got a Horus engine here, we got the Glory right here, and we got the Guidance, but now we also have the 2 King Sarcophagus, which is really nice. I actually really like this Horus engine here. It lets you discard Nimble Angler, and it lets you draw a card, set up the continuous spell, and it's so good. It's actually like kind of crazy disgusting how well that works together. Next engine, of course, we have the Nimble Anglers, which are the biggest staple here, and the reason why they're the biggest staple is because you play the 3 Beaver and the 3 Fish. So no matter what, you're gonna get 6 summons out of these. So it's not like you only gotta play 2 now. You can play all fucking 3 now, and even open it up and discard it with like the Brave engine, or with the Horus engine, or just with the Swap Frogs. So like there's just so much to do with Angler that you don't have to worry about it anymore. And talking about Swap Frogs, of course, Swap Frogs here. I am playing Totally Awesome in this deck now, which is actually a lot better than before, because that helps out so much. Playing just playing Totally Awesome, it's actually kind of disgusting. But so far now for the last engine, because the rest of the cards are just kind of like cards that you play in the deck, but they're not like an engine. Cyber's Gadget, Signet Mining. Signet Mining allows you to discard an angler as well. So that's another way to be able to get out that Nimble angler from your hand if need be. But yeah, as you guys can see, I have all these engines here, and they all work really, really well together. I like it a lot. The one thing is that I could up to play one other cash monster, which would probably be Rice Heart again. But where I'm at, I think it's really comfortable. These are the rest of the cards that I play in the main deck, which are going to be 3 Meow Mine, and of course 1 Ibly. I was thinking about cutting this card a little bit, because I just don't like whenever my opponent gets a lot of advantage off of my Ibly, because then they'll just normal summon anything and then like SP, and it's like, oh, okay. Call by and double Cyclone. If I do cut this, I will be throwing a 3rd Cyclone in here, and that's a fact. Like, I would actually do that. Moving on to the extra deck, of course, we're gonna put this to the side. For the extra deck, there's a lot of really cool cards you can play here, because the deck is just so big and you can just do so much. But of course, we're gonna start off with the smallest stuff. And Linkuriboh is still a 1-card combo. Like, Linkuriboh is actually really crazy, and it's really good, and I like it so much. It works really, really well with the deck. Moving on, I play 2 Sprints. Sprints work really, really well with the deck. I think that being able to just Foolish an angler for a 2nd time is really, really nice. But now, before, whenever you used to Foolish a 2nd angler, you would only get so much advantage because you would only have like that 1 beaver left in the deck. But now you have 6 spots in the deck, so you can Foolish the angler 3 times if you need to, or if you have the ability to. But you can go like angler, summon out like 2 beavers, and then angler, summon out like a beaver and a fish, or 2 fish, whatever you want to do. Continuing on, you have IP and SP. Both of these are going to be great cards that work really, really well with the deck. But IP, SP, so cool. Moving on, I play the Bujinki here because I do end up linking out 2 monsters all the time, which one of them ends up being like Swap Frog and something else. So I can then special back the Swap Frog and the Swap Frog from the grave that I already had from the first Swap Frog, which is funny enough. Phoenix is cool. It's a good card. Unicorn really helps you get there. If you don't want to SP or you can't SP, you go into Unicorn. And since I also share the SP with my cash deck, I don't always have the Unicorn. I don't always have the SP available in this deck, so I mostly play this one for fun now, because cash is very competitive at this moment. Avermax is definitely really, really good card. Access Code Talker is probably the better card to play, but what I'm doing is that I am playing. Hold on. Sorry, I did get a little confused. I am playing the access code, but I was saying that I had an apple in my hand, but I don't know why. But it was because I had my access code in my cash deck. But you play access code over apple in here. I think access code is just so much better. The apple is a card that you can play, but it's only if you want to like cut certain things. Like, I know that like Phoenix is cuttable, so you can definitely cut that out. Unicorn is cuttable, so you can do that, but you don't always want to cut Unicorn because it's better for access code. You see what I'm saying? But there's just like a lot of little things. Like, another card that you can cut would actually be the Digen Buster. Digen Buster is not that great. It helps me out every now and then, but I don't make it as much as I would make the apple. Totally Awesome, Mosquito, and then 2 Giants. This is where I keep the deck. I like the deck a lot. Apple is definitely an honorary card. It's one that I play whenever I have like my access code in cash and I don't feel like swapping them out. But Apple definitely helps out a lot, and it's up to you guys if you want to play the Apple or this. You can just IP, and then on your opponent's turn, Apple. It's fine. This deck is great. I like it a lot, and it's actually one of my favorite decks of all time now because of how much I've played it by this time. Like, I've actually just played this deck so much now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys like the deck. The ratios are there. They're definitely really, really good. I think I would only be missing like 1 cash monster, but I think the deck's a lot of fun, and if you guys know how to play it well, you can definitely do really, really well with this build. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Don't forget to check out Dank Rituals. Their link will be down in the description.
Also, you guys should definitely join my Facebook group. I have a lot of really cool updates and a lot of really good information that you guys might want to keep up with about giveaways and whatnot on there. Also, please guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I would like for you guys to turn on that bell notification as well. I would like to grow my percentage of subbed and not subbed from 20% higher. I would really appreciate that. And don't forget to like, comment, share. You already know, guys. Appreciate y'all very much, and I'll see y'all in the next video.